Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. How is everyone on this Wednesday evening? It's hump day. You made it to hump day. That is a good thing. Hope everyone is doing well. Wonder why that part's not working. And we'll see if it starts working. There we go. It's working. Let's see, Tom Thumb, good evening. Sam, good evening. Captain Vic, good to see you. NC's Prospectors, welcome, welcome, my friend. Hello, Chew, good to see you. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Foster's Finds. Back to falling asleep. Well, good luck. Sneezing, that makes it hard to sleep. Hello, Larry Downing, 6345. 2013 0123 4563. Unless I'm just missing it, Larry, that would not be a fancy bill. It's not a birth date note or a date note. It's not a broken ladder because it's got 2 3s in it. If it's got a star at the end or an X at the end, it would be something, but otherwise, just a regular note, Larry. Sorry. Sneezing fits. That's no good. No good, no good. Well, we're going to search 500 ones tonight. I hope everyone had a good Labor Day long weekend. We had 20-some people here. I haven't been able to stream. So I picked up another 2,000 ones tonight, so we have many. So I need to stream and get some ones back to the bank. All right, so let's get these unstrapped here. 500, these are teller notes. These came from my bank that they took out of the tills after customers had brought in and businesses enough ones. They strapped them up by the 100 and they strapped them, put them in the vault, and I bought them. The ones I picked up today are Federal Reserve notes that my bank ordered from the Federal Reserve in bricks of 1,000. Got 2 of those. So I guess next time we'll be doing Federal Reserve notes because I think these are my last teller notes. It does look like. Audio cutting in and out. Well, that's no good. It looks good from here. Hello, hello, hello. Test, 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 test. NetFiend. Hopefully that got better. Everything seems high here. Good to see you, NetFiend. Larry Downing, it's close. Anytime you see a year in there, you know there's a chance it could be a birth date note. And birth date notes are certainly worth keeping. Let me see if I can lay hands on one here real quick. Oh yeah. I thought I saw one over here just a minute ago. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Let's look in this stack. Was on your end. Okay, cool. Hello, Just Jeff. Not that I want you to have problems, NetFiend, but in this case, better you than me. This is a birth date note, one of the ones that we're looking for. This one happens to be in the correct order, though it doesn't have to be. July 2nd or February 7th of 1975. Okay, I've got an error popping up. Keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Hold on a second. Keyframe frequency. Keyframe frequency. Keyframe frequency. That's not it. Keyframe frequency. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Give me a second. It says I've got an error. Current keyframe frequency is what? 8.2 seconds. Well, is it sounding okay out there? Looking okay? Keyframe frequency. It's the one I couldn't find the other night either. Advanced options. It must be one of those advanced things. Alright, don't go anywhere. I'm going to try to fix this. If we can get this back up and running. I had an error in the stream, and I think it is working again. Alright, tell me when I'm back. Tell me when I'm back. Am I back just, Jeff? It does, Larry Danning, for sure. It takes a while to be able to search with speed and to find everything. For sure. It does. Alright, we are back. I'm going to take a minute and get all these bills facing the same direction so we can start our search here. Like it the other night, I had a bunch facing the same direction, but it doesn't happen very often. Bad news today. I found out the manager of the bank that I get all my coins from, well, most of my coins, and half of my dollar bills to search, Friday is his last day. He is changing jobs. So I hope that doesn't mean I have to search for a new bank to get coins from again, because that was no bueno last time. And they are such a helpful, great bank. We don't want to do this, although this is better for him, closer to his house, and he's a great guy. So I'm happy for him, but I'm sad for me. And hopefully it will all work out. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Hello, TB. Anyone else I missed? Let's get started. What I'm going to be looking for is anything that I think is worth more than face value, typically based on values being sold on eBay right now. Also, I'm going to be looking for any bills that are earlier than the year 2000, because they typically have a value above face value. Any bill that ends in an X, because those are more rare, or ends in a star, because that means they were printed in a special run to make up for damaged or misprinted bills, and those are going for $2 to $3 each on dollar bills in good shape. Or any fancy combination of serial numbers. I'm going to try to do that while keeping up with the chat for the most part. Hello, Ron XRP. Good to see you. Welcome. Hello, Woohoo. So, streams, now my bite rate is lower than recommended. Okay, hold on. Lower than recommended, at least 68 kbps. Let me see if I can fix that without going back. Hold on a second. Yes, I can. 6,800 kbps. I can get all my errors fixed. All right. I think we're ready again. Hello, Seth Hamilton. Good to see you. All right. Good. Why I keep getting error messages, I don't know. Let's see what we can find tonight. September 2nd of the year 7473, not a year I'm going to be alive for, so we won't be keeping that one. Let's see what we can find. The sister bills to this strap were really good, so hopefully these will be good as well. We will find out together. and hopefully we find some goodies. Maybe we'll find something that goes into our collection of best finds. We've been searching coins on YouTube for the last 4 years plus. We've been searching currency for only the last 6 months, and have really taken to enjoying it. And our main goal is to make more people aware of this great hobby. That's why we're streaming in this format. YouTube pops us into the shorts feed, and we get a lot of people in typically that aren't aware of this hobby. And we want to keep this hobby going. Oh, by the way, hey TJ Allen, good to see you. Hope your new job's going well. If I miss something, like what's scrolling along the bottom of the screen and you're the first one to point it out, if it's one I would normally keep, then as punishment to myself for missing it, I will send it to you for free if you're the first one to point it out. So I have an awful time finding bookends. Start with 41, end with 41, or start with 416, end with 416. I have a self-diagnosed case of bookend blindness. So hopefully I can find most of those today. But if I don't, it's good for you all, because you might get something for free. Like right there is a bookend. Starts with 29, ends with 29. Now these aren't real super high value, but they do sell for more than face value. They're worth about $1.50 on eBay, so we do hang on to those. Hello, Elizabeth Flood, good to see you. Welcome in from across the pond. I just call out that those are what I usually miss, and then there is one. So I was still looking for it at that point, I guess. All right. 0927 1007. 10. Close, but not what we're looking for. Hopefully we will find some goodies. Like I said, each one of these straps has $101 bills. We're going to search 5 of them tonight. There's another bookend, and I actually saw it. Starts with 54, ends with 54. Looks like our first 2 finds of the night are going to be bookends. Another $1.50 value. We shall hang on to that one. How much would you say a $20 bill? 6888888. Is that 6 eighths? Whew, I don't know, Dustin. I'm going to give a guess that was 6 eighths. That's going to be worth $35, $40 at least. But here's how you can tell the best, Dustin. You could go to eBay and Google $20 bill serial number 6 eighths, 6 consecutive eighths. Because 7s, 8s, and 0s are the most sought after. And then go to the bottom left on eBay and click the button that said recently sold. And if they're none listed there, you can go back and look at the ones and see what they're listed for right now. But that'd be the best way. But I haven't been looking up many $20 bills. I will tell you, the higher the denomination on the bill, the less amount of people are in the market to buy it. So they're a little harder to get rid of. But it does certainly have value. Hello, Dana Watson. Good to see you. I know, woohoo, is that crazy? I found 2 bookends. Who'da thunk it? Hey, Sam. Good to see you. I answered your question earlier. I shipped everything out today. I had been delinquent in shipping, but everything except for my international packages and my unclaimed packages went out today. Who do I have unclaimed stuff? Big Salad, Guillaume Barnaby, John Seven, and Jared Barefoot. I have unclaimed prizes. They are on the island of unclaimed prizes. It's sad. It's very, very sad. I hate it. All right, back to the search. I found 2 bookends. That could be a record. 2 in a row. So again, what I'm looking for is I'm looking at the date here. I'm looking for any bill that is lower than the year 2000. And I cheat by looking at the signature because I know Janet Yellen and Steve Mnuchin are most of the bills that are signed that are still in circulation. So if I see their signature, I know it's not before 2000. Then I look where that A is. If there's an X there, that is more rare and has some value. If there's a star there, it's called the star note. We'll look it up and see what the print run size was, but those are printed as replacements to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. Or I'm looking for a fancy combination of serial numbers. Anything that makes this little dollar bill worth more than face value is what I am looking for. So hopefully we get a nice assortment tonight. You never know. Some nights are better than others. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We try to do this a few times a week, hunting dollar bills for fancy serial numbers. We do put out a daily short video about coin hunting that comes out at 10 or 11 p.m. We've been doing coin hunts on YouTube for over 4 years and currency searches for over 6 months now. You can subscribe. It's free tonight. Doesn't cost you a thing, and it means the world to us. Helps us out. The grandsons, I hunt with my 13, 11-year-old grandson, though my 13-year-old grandson is going to be 14 on Monday. So I don't keep the Ys, Jeff, because I haven't found them selling for a lot over face value on eBay, but I keep watching to see because they are a little more rare as well. Seth Hamilton says, book in last bill. What bill was that, Sam, and what were the numbers? Or was that the one I found, the 5454, a while ago? I don't know. Teef Truum, that is a, I know, woohoo. He was 8 when we started, 9 when we started. I will find an example here, and I know we'll see some tonight. That is a printing error. And let me see. That's not it. Just a second and I'll show you an example. I've got a good example in my best finds here. But unless it's on the bottom, I missed it. There it is. This is one of my previous finds. Kill that light. This is a trinary note, only 3s, 9s, and 5s in the serial number. And also it has 5 5s in a row, which makes it collectible. It's also got a 3 that is raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. We call that an odometer or a gas pump note. And then if you look at that first 5, that first 5 has like a bold font to it. That is an over-inked 5, and that's a printing error, where they put too much ink in there. And that does raise the value a little bit, but not a lot. I usually don't keep them if that's the only thing going on with them. But if you do find a star note that's over-inked and is solid, those are worth quite a bit of money. So you want to hang on to those. Hey, Isert, you're welcome. I hope you guys caught some fish tonight. I did send you that link you were wanting on the fishing report for Arkansas. Yeah, the gas pump note or a odometer note, and if you're young enough, you probably haven't seen the non-digital machines, but they used to roll, and the number, as it almost got there, would only be halfway in the frame, and that's why we call those raised numbers a gas pump or an odometer note. Was like a half penny, except the gas station would always charge you the full penny if you went over a little bit. We are in our first strap of $100 tonight. There's a star note. Boom, boom. You're welcome. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you. You're welcome, next of kin. This star right here means this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills when they were printing them. And they would do a special run of these to make sure they had enough bills in circulation. So when we find one of these, we go over here to the website that's called mycurrencycollection.com. And they have a star note lookup page on here. You put the denomination in, you put the year and series number, this is a 2021, then you put the entire serial number in, B00480163 star. Now usually star notes were printed in a run size of 3.2 million, but sometimes a lower run size, and what we're hoping for is a lower run size. So let's take a look. Oh, like that one right there. 500,000 run size in the upper left. And if you come down here to the heat chart on the run size, the far left is less rare. And you come over here, this one is moved out to the orange. So this one is going to get a special holder because not only is it a crispy looking star note, it also has a low run size. And we will hang on to that one because it will have a little more value than just the $3. But anytime I can at least triple the value of one of my dollars, that's a good day. You gotta like that. Now when I find a star too, feel free to throw stars out there like Woohoo did, and some others. I appreciate that, TB, Elizabeth Flood. It makes me happy when I see all those stars. Yeah, nice low print run star note. That is a good find. You gotta like that. So January 59th of the year 2008 is a birthday note. If only January had 59 days in it. All right. I think I did a bad job of getting these going the right direction. Fixed it. Upside down bills are worth nothing additional. They're just a pain to search. There's a birthday note. This is a birthday note that hasn't happened yet. We've got a future birthday note next month, October 15th of the year 2024. Anybody have a child or a grandchild, a niece or a nephew getting ready to be born in a month? We've got their birthday note. Now, birthday notes are selling for $10, $20 or more on eBay right now. It's becoming a real phenomenon that people are wanting a serial number on a dollar bill with their birth date on it. So someone that's going to be born in a little over a month, I've got their birth date. I've got it. All right, Jared, I did not find an email from you earlier, let's see, yesterday when I did shipping, so make sure you send me another one, and I will make sure and send your prize to you, because right now it is on the island of unclaimed prizes. So, cool birthday note coming up. Dana says I missed a trinary note, and I usually don't keep trinary notes, so I may well have, but I usually do at least call them out. What were the numbers on it, Dana? What were the numbers on it? It'll help me relocate it. I don't see it in the last 10. $2 bills? I love $2 bills. When I can get them, I will get $2 bills from my bank. I love $2 bills. I will get them, and if I get consecutive serial numbers, I will give 2 consecutive serial numbers away at the end of a stream. Right now, I do have some of those, and since you mentioned it, we'll just do that tonight. How about that? I will search $2 bills for fancy serial numbers. It's just hard to get a bunch of circulated $2 bills. This one's uncirculated, ends in 235, and the one on the reverse is 234. So that's 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. And at the end of tonight's stream, about an hour and a half from now, we will use that as a giveaway. How's that? Right before the birth date note. Well, the birth date note was the last one, so that would be this one. 11199793. So not quite a trinary because it's got 1s, 9s, 7s, and 3s. So it's got 4 different numbers. Have an 03A series 00994499A. Cool, Teef. And I'm probably messing your name up. So that was not quite a trinary note. Trinary notes, only using 3 numbers and the serial number, are going for $1.50 on eBay. So if the number strikes my fancy, I'll keep it, but I don't always. Hello, James Rucker. Good to see you. Yeah, you gotta like the almosters for sure. All right, this is the ultimate treasure hunt. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We are searching dollar bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, bills printed before the year 2000, star notes, notes ending in X, a fancy combination of serial numbers. Anything that will make the bill more valuable than face value, we will usually hang on to. I don't currently have an eBay store to sell them, but soon I may. I do have an eBay store. I'm just not currently selling any of these on there. I'm not currently selling anything on there. But we've been searching coins on YouTube for over 4 years. We have over 1,700 videos out there for y'all to watch on coin hunting and currency searches. I typically do hunt with my 13 and 10-year-old grandsons. They hunt with me on the weekends when they're not in school. Saturdays we usually hunt 5 to 10 boxes of $50, looking for silver and all kinds of goodies. And they have given me a goal to reach 20,000 subscribers. Now, there's nothing special about 20,000 subscribers. We don't win any money for that. We don't get a plaque. YouTube doesn't call and say thank you or anything. It's just a cool number, just a goal. True, woohoo. But some of my almost I'll even keep if they strike my fancy. And just because I keep or don't keep something doesn't make that right. Now there's a trinary note and a repeater. 7373 0303. Only 7s, 3s, and 0s making up the serial number, and the 73 repeats and the 03 repeats. So that is certainly one we would keep. That would be worth over $2 on eBay. So cool bill there. We will put that in the keeper stack over here for sure. Let me grab a sip of water. Hello, George. Good to see you. In surprising news, George, I found 2 bookends tonight. I know, crazy, really crazy, but it's happened. Qs are cool. Just not selling for anything. But I tell you what, watch out. If you're buying on eBay, make sure you're buying from a reputable seller, because I saw things on there that were labeled as things that they are not. And valued in manners that they're not worth that much. Almost a broken ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 5, 6, 7. If one of those 5s had been an 8 or a 0, we would have had a broken ladder, 8 different numbers that make up numerical order, but we don't. But it was close. All right, let me pick up the pace. Teef, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Now the CloudBot won't capture all of our new subscribers because, I don't know, it just doesn't. It's a Streamlabs thing. But it will capture some, and we will capture a star note right now. Boom. Let me square that back up. We got out of kilter a little bit. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note back in 2017, A series. To make up for damaged or misprinted notes. There's nothing special about the serial number, but that bill is in very, very nice shape. Star notes, there's rumors the government's going to stop using the star to indicate replacement notes. And these things are going wild on value. They're over $3 each in good shape like this one now. And if we can find one with a lower print run like we did a minute ago on our 500,000 run, we could even be more valuable. So this is mycurrencycollection.com. Star Note lookup page, $1 bill, 2017 Series A. And then we key in the entire serial number, F13287417 star. Most of these, 90%. Jeannie Bainey, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. 90% of these will be a print run size of 3.2 million, but our first one of the night was a print run size of 500,000, so you never know. Let's check. Yeah, 3.2 million. That's what you expect to see when you hit the button. I was shocked to see the 500,000 earlier. And if I scoot this over just the tiniest bit, you can see that the heat chart down here, this thing is over in the frozen tundra. So this is not a rare star note, but it does not hurt the value of it any at all. It's still worth around $3 on eBay right now. Upside down bills don't sell for any more. All right, we're coming down to the end of strap one. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see what else we can find. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 finds already, and 2 of them I put in protectors, so it has been a good hunt in our first strap of 100. And we're going to search 500 tonight, so no telling what we might find. 3 7s to start. I keep anything that starts with 4 of the same number in a row or ends with the 4 of the same number in a row. Those are quads. 63 Paget, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. Ah, there's all my stars. Thank you. T's don't have any additional value. Nope. Only X's as far as I know. Some people will keep, well, supposedly there's a rumor there are Y's out there, but I've never seen one. I've never seen a Y. 3 4s in a row. Couple left. All right, the first 100 are searched. The first 100 are searched. Just a reminder, at the end of the stream, we're going to give away 2 crispy, uncirculated $2 bills with consecutive serial numbers. That will be our giveaway tonight. So, second strap is up. Let's see. Yeah, you don't see very many of the higher letters, but it's only the X's that are really going for anything right now. That was a good stack. Hey, I'm going to sort these and get them all facing the same direction. Don't hate on me, but YouTube tells me it's a good time to insert an ad. So if you've got premium, you won't see anything, but you may see an ad right now. We'll pay a bill or two while I'm searching these. You're not going to miss a thing, because all I'm going to be doing is putting them in all facing the same direction, because evidently that's not a common thing to come from the bank that way anymore. Occasionally I'll get a whole strap of 100 that's facing the same direction, but not very often. So people ask me, why don't you do this before the stream? And I could, but the reason I don't do this before the stream is I don't want to see anything before you see it. I want us all to experience it at the same time. I want to keep the finds as authentic as possible, and I'm not going to sit here and act surprised to see something that I know is already in there. So while I'm sorting them out here live, if I happen to accidentally see something, which I'm not trying to, I'll give you the same preview that I got, so we'll both know that it's coming. Like that one right there. Look, I see a star note coming. We've got a star note coming. I don't know anything more than we got a star note coming, but we got a star note coming in this strap, which makes me happy. It makes me happy. We do usually average over 1 star note per strap, but man, there's a lot of people looking for these, and with the rumors that the government isn't going to use the star to indicate replacement notes in the future, they're going to get harder and harder to find, and I think it's going to help the value out. So it's a good news, bad news scenario. But make sure, if I give you 2 pieces of advice, pay in cash as often as you can. It'll make you aware of what has happened to prices because they've gone up. And you'll get change that you can check. And the second piece of advice is check your change. I've recently been given star notes in change twice. And I got a Buffalo nickel back in change from Sonic not that long ago. So you may end up getting something back in change that pays for what you were going to buy. You never know. All right, strap number 2. Kiki, I have been searching, my grandsons and I, coins on YouTube for over 4 years. I've been doing the bills for the fancy serial numbers for over 6 months now. Yeah, they're talking about not doing star notes going forward. It hasn't been announced, but it is rumored. Hello, N8, good to see you. Ink 6, yep. I don't keep, if that's the only thing going on the bill, I don't keep them. Some people would keep this because it does have a little value above face value. You'll notice that 6 is over inked. It has more ink than the rest of the numbers. If I find one that's ridiculously over inked, I'll keep them, but I've got so many right now, I don't keep those. It doesn't mean you shouldn't or can't. You certainly can. It's just what I do. All right, we're on our second strap of 100 bills. We're doing 500 tonight. Another bookend, and I saw it. What is the world coming to? Hello, Kelly G. Good to see you. Binary note of 3s and 6s. Nice, woohoo. I'll show some here in a while that I found. Well, thank you, Kiki. Yep, we got another bookend, and I saw it. Starts with 55, ends with 55. These are worth a little bit on eBay. If you find the first 3 numbers repeating, 559 and then 559, it's worth more. But this does have a little value, and I usually miss them, so I keep them. If I miss one that I usually keep, and you're the first one to type it in, it's yours. I will mail it to you as long as you're over the age of 18 or 13 or older with parental permission. Same as for our end of stream contest. Those are YouTube's rules. So we must abide. We must abide. Kelly G, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We are glad to have you here. For sure. You know, Kelly, on this format, when I'm doing this in this vertical live format, YouTube advertises it in the shorts feed, and we get a lot of people in here. We've got 150, 138 in right now that don't normally watch coin hunting stuff, and a percentage of you all get hooked on this and just love it. And our mission is to try to introduce this hobby to as many people as possible. Like, this is a really cool one that a lot of people would miss. That's a 1995 bill, signed by Robert Rubin. Hilda with the Zaza. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Glad to have you. 1995, just because it's a 1995 and it's in good shape, it's worth a little more than face value. But in the year 1995 and 1988, A series, and 1993, they used a trial printing method where they printed the bills out on sheets of paper, off of sheets of paper instead of, off of rolls of paper instead of sheets of paper. And you can tell this, if I flip this over and it, like here's the bill before this one, you see that number below the E there? It's actually above, I'm showing it to you, but that's number 60. That's a printing plate number. If it has that number down below the E, it's a regular printed on sheets of paper. If it's above the E, it was printed on rolls of paper and has more value. Unfortunately, that 407 right there means it was printed off of sheets of paper. But since it's a 1995, we're going to keep it because it's an older bill. And one of the things you might consider getting if you're going to start this hobby is this book. It's a 6th edition standard guide to small size U.S. paper money, 1928 to date. Written by written by Dean Oakes and John Schwartz. I don't know these people. I don't make any money if you buy one of these. I bought mine off of eBay. But what you can do in here is you can look up money, because unlike coins where there's a ton of places to look up valuable coins and the prices of them, not so much with currency. So I can look up, and here's the 1995 green seal. This one starts with an A, so it's from Boston. This one is crispy uncirculated. So it shows a value of that being, if you can see that, $2. So I will hang on to that bill because it's worth a couple bucks. Francis Murphy, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. So that became a keeper. Now, had it been a web note, that's what it's called if they printed it on rolls of paper, it had been worth like $15 or $20. I do have some of those. I will show you one later. Hello, Andrews Northwest Coins. Good to see you. Anyone I missed in the chat, I apologize. You have a full set, A to K. Cool, woohoo. Very cool. All right, let's keep going. 54554. Kind of a cool note. That's a keeper. Oh, would you like to see that? I'll bring you all down to where you can see again. Sorry about that. That's a quad note. 4 4s in a row, and they happen to start off the serial number. Quad notes are going for $2 to $3 on eBay. And if you get more than that, like if you get 5 of the same number in a row, 6, 7, 8, you get a lot more value. But I do keep all my quads that start off the serial number, so that is a keeper. Norman, the name of that book is The Standard Guide, and one of my moderators, if they know that code, can put that in and it'll come up in a link. Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money, 1928 to date. And I've got the 6th edition. I did buy this a couple years ago. There could be a newer edition. Dean Oakes and John Schwartz. Hello, that guy. All right. Back down. Here we go. Several finds tonight. These are teller straps. Honestly, though, I haven't noticed a lot of difference between teller straps and Federal Reserve straps, because teller straps eventually end back up at the Federal Reserve. But it's possible that, you know, somebody could spend some dollars they've been keeping back, and I get to see them first by getting teller straps. It's also possible that a rather adroit teller could be plucking out all the good ones, and there's none in here. And I haven't really noticed either of those things happening. Looky there, we got a birth date note. We've got a birth date note. The search mats, Larry Downing, a good friend of mine, Rob Finds Treasure. RobFindsTreasure.com. He does sell mats for coin searching and for bill searching that you can buy on his website. I don't right now, but you can go to rft.com or robfindstreasure.com and you can find them there, and he does sell them. Hello, Norman. Make sure I don't miss anyone, and I will miss people. February 16th of 1966. That is a birth date note. Anyone born February 16th in 1966? You're 3 years younger than me, if so. And those are selling for, and that one's in pretty good shape. Those are selling for $10, $20, or even more on eBay. I now have over 100 birth date notes that I found. I'm going to have to take a stream soon and show all those off again. I did that recently. Well, not that recently. Not too long ago. And I didn't have anyone's birth date note. I think we got within 6 or 9 days of somebody. Always fun to find a birth date note, though. The most amazing thing of our search tonight is the fact that I found 3 bookends. And I found them. That's amazing. I did hunt some dollar bills off camera this weekend with my family here. We had 20 people staying at the house here, and I let them all search some half dollars and some dollar bills looking for different things. There was not an amazing find from the dollar bills. We did find 63, 63, 64, almost a cool bill. We did find 2 Benjamin Franklin 90% silvers in one of our boxes of half dollars, and that box had 8 silvers in it. So one of my nephews was ecstatic that he found all that. He had people coming over trying to share his box with him. He's having to beat him off with a stick. No, my box, my box. Do appreciate everyone being here this evening. 15 $2 bills. They're all consecutive numbers uncirculated. Awesome, Kelly. Awesome. Series 2001, I don't keep anything that's, by my book, unless it's even a 99, unless it's totally crispy uncirculated, it's not worth keeping right now. Now, a lot of people will. A lot of people keep anything newer than 2000. And I guess closer to 2000, the farther we go, people are going to be keeping those as well. Another bookend, and I saw it again, and an over-inked 8. Starts with 88, ends with 88, and that second 8 has a little too much ink on it. 4th bookend of the night. Y'all going to stop watching if I keep finding these. This is craziness. A 1916 birthday note? I don't think so. Let me look. Oh, you might maybe looking at that one, 1915. I think that's the one you probably saw. It's not, because it's 1915, all right, but it would be 10 October, but the date is 62, so that doesn't work for a real date, so that would not be a birthday note. Cool, Dad Hunts Coins, and good to see you, my friend. Hey, Dad, yeah, there. Dad posted the currency book link up there for looking up the dollar bills. He posted the link. It's up towards the top of the chat right now. Oh, we got another star note. We have another star note. 2017. This one is not in the best of shape. It's still going to go for a couple bucks on eBay. So when we find a star note, you know what we do. We go over here to the star note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com. That's how you get there. It's a $1 bill. This is a 2017 series. Then we key in the entire serial number. That one begins with L0288. By the way, the L signifies which Federal Reserve Bank it came from. That happens to be San Francisco. 8203 star. Now, usually these are in print runs of 3.2 million. Like 90% of them are 3.2 million. We're looking for something lower, though. 3.2 million. And again, that's what is to be expected on the run size. Most of them you look up are going to be 3.2 million. But that's all right, because this is still worth a couple bucks on eBay. So we will put it in our star note stack and move on. Love those star notes. Thank you for all those stars. I appreciate it. Trinary also. Yes, it is. It was zeros, twos, eights, and a 3. It was a quad, actually. It was a quad, so no real additional value there. Again, as I look through, I'm looking here for the date I'm actually cheating looking at the signature. I know if it's Yellen or Munchin, it's not older, so I don't even have to look. If it's a signature I don't recognize, then I look over at the date real quick. I'm looking where the B is for a star, indicating it was printed as a replacement note, or an X, which means it was a really, really deep run of notes for that Federal Reserve Bank, or a fancy combination of serial numbers. Anything that would make the bill have a value above face value, that's what I'm looking for. And most of my values I am basing on what the items are selling for on eBay right now, because this hobby is, this portion of this coin and currency hobby is a recent enough phenomena with the fancy serial numbers that the most recent price guide has to be eBay right now. Uh-oh, upside down. Oh, twos, eights, fours, and a 0. 22322. We're getting some close ones. Olivia Bonneau, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. 3 sevens in the middle. Boy, we got all kinds of close ones. All kinds of close ones. I'd rather see close ones than a bunch of nothings. Although it's kind of like on the slot machines, how they tease you with the almost 777, and you think, well, next one's going to be a winner. Next one's going to be a winner. The difference is the bills aren't rigged. The slot machines are. You still can win, but it's all luck, and this is all luck as well. You do have to have the knowledge to look for the right things, but as far as finding the right things, you got to be lucky. It is, I think the reason I've fallen in love with this aspect of this great hobby is because of the treasure hunting aspect of it. You never know what the next bill you flip over is going to be. And one of these days I'm going to flip one over that has the same digit all the way across. I found 6 of a kind, but I've never found 7 or 8 of a kind. But one of these days, it is possible. It is possible. Get all the rest upside down. Well, yeah, it costs nothing but time. And I'll tell you, some banks are a little reluctant to order coins for you to search, but almost every bank will sell you $1 bills to search. And I search these, I get them from 2 different banks, and then I take them back to a different bank. And so far, the banks I've been taking $1 bills back to are happy to get them because they have to pay a premium to buy $1 bills from Loomis or Wells Fargo or whoever their coin and cash supplier is. So it's working out well for everybody thus far. But I try to keep them spread around. And don't ever take them back to the same bank you pick them up, because you don't want to see them again. I don't want to see them again because I have already searched them. We're getting close to the end of stack number 2. We are doing 5 stacks tonight. Each stack, or actually they're called straps, have $100 bills in them. And I'm going a little slower than I normally would, so to give you guys a chance, especially if you're here for the first time, to look at them. But once you've done this for a while, now that one's a little bit of an error, but not enough to keep. See, that last 7's a little bit higher than the rest of the numbers on the serial number. We call that an odometer or a gas pump note, though that's a very minor raise in that one. But if they're really high or really low, they can have more value. Well, they sell us face value. I get them at face value, but when they buy them for Loomis, they pay an upcharge. Same when they buy their coins and stuff from Loomis, they have to pay an upcharge. That's how Loomis makes money, for delivering them to their front door. All right, $201 bills are searched. Let me take a minute here. Let me show you some of our best finds that we have found in the last 6 months of doing this. And then we'll get back to searching. Really, I showed this one earlier, but really cool bill here. All sorts of stuff going on. This is a trinary note. It only has 3s, 1 9, and 5 5s in the serial number, making it a trinary note. It also has 5 5s in a row. That adds value to the note. It also has that last 3 is raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial number, and that first 5 is over inked. So that bill has all kinds of stuff going for it. There you go, that guy. Keep searching them. You'll find some stuff. When the number is thicker, Casey World, it means that they over-inked the printer, and it's got a little too much ink on that number. The only time, I mean, they are worth a little more on extreme examples, but if it's a star note and it's fully inked in, those are worth quite a bit. If you find true smudged numbers or printing errors that are from the mint and not post-mint, that haven't happened since they were printed, they could have more value. It just depends. Grab you a snack. This is a birth date note. July 2nd, 1975 or February 7th of 1975. And birth date notes are going for $10, $20 or even more on eBay. This one would be deemed a low serial number. Any bill that starts with at least 4 zeros would be considered a low serial number. This is serial number 2610 on this $1 bill. If you get 7 zeros and a single digit, worth a pretty penny. That one's worth a little bit. There's one of those X notes. The first letter on the bill signifies the Federal Reserve Bank, San Francisco in this case. The second number on the bill, as I understand it, is the number of runs of printing they have had for that Federal Reserve Bank. And the first one's A, then B, then C, etc. And X doesn't happen very often, so when you find X, it does have a little more value. That guy, that's an awesome binary note. Congratulations. Elizabeth, I hit your year. Now I just got to get your date and month. Another birthday note, April 22nd of 2021. There's a binary note, and I haven't found very many of these, but only 2 numbers in the serial number, 5355, 3355. And now look at the next one that's also a binary note. 5335, 5555. Look how similar those are, and both binary notes. Now the one at the top has 5 5s in a row, making it more valuable, but 5s and 3s on those bills, crazy how similar those two are. This is a note that isn't worth a darn thing, but I kept it because I found it cool. This is a note that I think is kind of, I get to hunt with my grandsons. Somebody wrote on it, August 22nd of 1995, Aaron, happy first birthday, love, great papa, Puckett. And it is a 1988 A series. It's not a web note, I've checked. It's in lousy condition, but the cool thing of it is this was given as a first birthday gift to somebody. Unfortunately, it got spent, but I just thought it was cool and I saved it. I didn't want to send it back to the bank. 5 3s in a row, including the last 2 3s being a little higher than the rest of the numbers, and the 9 and the 2 being over inked. And it has 6 3s in total on it. 85, 85, 85, 85. That's a true repeater, Richard, and those are going for, I forget exactly, but over $10 on eBay. That's a good one. 5 1s in a row, 6 ones in total, 5 ones to start the serial number. 5 twos in a row to end the serial number. I call this my Hawaii 5-0 bill. This is the very first binary note I found with only 2 numbers making up the serial number. 50, 50, 50, 0, 0, and the last 0 is raised out of alignment. Kind of a cool bill. Just a basic star note at first glance. But if you look at it, what do you notice? 0176, 0176, a repeater. And I have found less than 5 of these. They are a lot more rare than you think. They sell for a lot more than you would think. And when you find one on a star note, it's worth even more. And the 1 and the 7 are over inked. So really cool repeater there. That's cool, woohoo. Excuse me. 5 7s in a row to start the serial number. 7s, 8s, and 0s, most sought after numbers. So that's a real nice one to have. This bill, nothing fancy about the serial number, but it's a 1963 B series, and I'm a 1963 series personally. But the thing that's cool about that is it's signed by Joseph W. Barr. And Joseph W. Barr was only Secretary of the Treasury for 28 days and died unexpectedly in office. And his signature ended up on very little currency. So these are called Barr notes. And when you find one, they're worth a little money. So you want to keep those. We're going to show a radar here in a minute, Norman. 6.9, I don't see anything there. Must be, all right, that's a 1995. Remember how I told you if you flip the bill over, the printing plate number usually is underneath the E? But 95 was one of those years that they used the rolls of paper to print off of on some of the bills, and you look at the underneath the E on this one and you don't see a printing plate number, and you look at the top of the E and there is a 9. This is one of those bills. These are called web notes, and these things are worth 10, 20 bucks or more. Nice to find a web note. This is called a broken ladder. These are kind of hard to see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A broken ladder is when there are 8 different numbers that make up numerical order but aren't in numerical order on the bill. These things are going for $10 or higher. And if you ever find one 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row, that's called a ladder and worth really nice money. I have never found one. Well, thank you, Logan. Hey, I love Canadian currency. I love Canadian coins, I should say. Beautiful coins. We're talking about a radar note, and this is a radar note, also known as a palindrome note. 1579, and if you read it from the back, 1579, those are going for nice money on eBay, but if you throw on top of it, it starts with a B, B1579, it ends with a B, B1579. I've taken to calling this a super radar, super repeater, or super radar, super palindrome, and I haven't found one like it on eBay to be able to price that, but that's a special one of my very best finds. This is the only bill, I think we found 2. Hudson found one, my grandson, recently. This is the only one I've ever found that has 6 of the same number in a row. 6 4s. And that's worth a nice amount of money. This bill starts with 5 8s. Again, 8's one of the most sought after numbers. Just a couple more and we'll get back to it. This is a birth date note. Born May 20th of 1957. It's also a tombstone note, born in 1957, deceased in the year 2005. That's a little not as happy a note, but it is valuable for both reasons. Oh, for sure, John Jacobs. This is a 1969 B note, and just being that old makes it a survivor. Someone recently told me I was quoting the wrong number, but the average life expectancy of a dollar bill is around 8 years. So when you find one that's over 50 years old, it is really a survivor and worth some money. Another true repeater, 1557, 1557, and the B. Last one we'll show off right now is a 1977, and just being a 1977 adds value to that one. So that's some of my best finds from the last 6 months that we've been doing this hobby. I'm going to start another strap of 100, but I got to put them all in the same order to start. If I find one that looks good, if I happen to catch it, I will share it with you so I don't get a preview that you don't get. And I don't do this before the stream because I want our finds and our hunts to be as authentic as possible. And I want to see it at the same time you do. I don't want to have to sit here, I'm not about to sit here and act surprised that I find something that I already knew was there. That just seems silly. If I was going to do that, I would hunt them off camera, which I do frequently. If I get to the point I've got too many $1 bills in the house. Saya Moreau, 1, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And if I butchered your name, I'm sorry. Tony V, thank you for subscribing. And welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate it. The CloudBot does not catch all of our new subscribers. I apologize for that. But we do appreciate all of our subscribers, our members, very, very much. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. If you want to be a member, you can be a member for as little as 99 cents. You get some extra perks, like being able to bid in our auctions that happen Saturday afternoons. We do sell some of the stuff we find. We're on a little break from auctions and streams on Saturdays right now because both grandsons are playing baseball. And I'm helping coach one of the teams, and now I've been asked to help coach the other team, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Somebody else is going to have to break that to Grammy. I don't know. Very Pickled Lemon, good to see you. 1986 is definitely one you want to keep, Very Pickled Lemon. I'd have to look it up, but it is going to have a good value above face value if it's in decent shape. Two things drive value, age and rarity. Well, I'm sorry, rarity and condition. Rarity and condition. Rarity could be age, but if it's in a lousy shape, like this bill's not in very good shape, it is going to affect the value. Crow, let's go. I'm assuming you have some very interesting dollar bills then. Cool opportunity. Bricks. Yeah, we consider it a brick if you get 1,000 $1 bills. For example, I picked up today 2 bricks of 1,000 $1 bills from the Federal Reserve that my bank ordered for me. All right, back to the search. Let's see if we can make some history by finding something cool. Again, if I miss something, like this is a past birthday note. I don't keep these. November 23rd of the year 1767. If it was an amazing historical date, I would keep it. Innitrompt. I'm sure I butchered your name. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family, though. Sorry about me butchering your name. If you see one that I miss and you're the first one to type it in and I can go back and locate it, it's yours. It's my punishment for missing bills, and I usually miss a bunch of bookends, but I've been seeing the bookends tonight. Now that starts with 17, ends with 71. It has to start and end with the same 2 or 3 numbers to be a bookend. So that was not one. Let's see what other goodness we can find. We have an outside shot of getting to 12,000 subscribers tonight. So if you're here and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Doesn't cost you a thing, means the world to us. I do hunt with 2 of my grandsons, age 10 and 13, and they got a goal to get to 20,000 subs this year. And we're going to have to hurry, or I'm going to have to stream a lot. Almost a really cool note. 0, 55, 99, 55, 7. 0, 5s, 9s, and a 7. So not worth any additional value, but kind of a cool number. And if you see a number you think's cool, it's okay to keep it. Even if the book doesn't say it's worth a lot of money, if it strikes your fancy, hang on to it. I found one that was very close to my childhood phone number that I have hung on to. And some numbers mean different things to different people. There's a star note. There's a star note right there. Thanks, Logan. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damage or misprinted bills. It's a 2021. When we find one of these, we go over to the star note lookup page. This is called mycurrencycollection.com. We key in the denomination of the bill and then the year and series number. This is a 2021. Then we key in the entire serial number. This one's a D. D is out of Cleveland, Ohio. Why D? No idea. 07144 star. Now again, these are usually in a print run of 3.2 million. 90% of them are in a print run of 3.2 million, but occasionally you find a lower print run and that increases the value. Let's see. 3.2 million, and that's to be expected. But that doesn't hurt the value of this any. It just doesn't add any additional value to it. This bill still going for $2 or $3 all day long on eBay right now. Hang on to all of your star notes for sure. Thank you for those stars. I appreciate that. All right, let's keep going. We are in our third strap. We are doing 5 straps tonight, and I'm bound to miss a bookend sooner or later. Or something better. You never know. I missed a 1995 the other night. Right after I found a 1995 web note, only the second one I have ever found. I think I just shipped George Bruns 2 or 3 $1 bills that he found that I missed in our last hunt. I shipped those out today, George, if you're still here. That bill's not in good shape. Diane Doucette, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Sacktown Amy, good to see you. Hello, Squire Davis, good to see you. Got around 2,000 bills from 2001 and prior. I keep anything from 2001 and older. I bumped my camera. That's cool. Hey, well, you got the opportunity. Check them all out. 50 New York 2003. Yeah, those air coins. Binary with 7 5s in a row. I don't have one of those yet, Crow. I want one bad. I know. They're saying no more star notes, Amy. That hurts. That hurts me. But I think that'll help our value. I think that will help our value. All right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the top one. This is a silver certificate. Silver certificate, blue numbers, blue seal, 1957 A series, $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. I'm going to give it away right now. And I'm going to run to the little boys' room. Let me start a giveaway here. Hold on. Let me start a giveaway. See if this is going to work. It looks like it is going to work. It's going to pop up in the chat and say, a GAW has started for the viewer. Type in exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW, and we'll let the computer pick a winner when I get back. And I will be right back while you stare at what we're going to give away. All right, I heard a subscriber pop in while I was away. Thank you for that. We appreciate you very much. Let's see how much time we got left in our giveaway. 51 seconds. Exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW, doing a giveaway. Giving away this silver certificate that is on the board. Highly collectible, worth between $5 and $10 in that condition. They also used to make gold certificates as well. They're worth quite a bit more. Exclamation GAW. Thank you, Elizabeth. I feel immensely better. I don't know about you all. Lulu, good to see you. Good luck. Let's see. 14 seconds. Exclamation GAW. Let me put it on the board here so you can see it. Counting down. 5 seconds. Exclamation GAW. 170 people watching, only 37 want my $1 bill silver certificate. 39. 2 people got in just at the end. Good luck, all. The winner of this silver certificate is, by the way, you have to be 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission, is Anne Frank QQ. Congratulations, Anne Frank. I think that's a new winner. I think that is a new winner here. Anne Frank, congratulations. Now, what you have to do, Anne Frank, you have to send me an email. I know. Somebody the other night won. Holly Humble popped in, had been here 5 minutes. I did a giveaway and won. It does happen, and I do ship it to you eventually. It's true. Paul Hoff Sr., thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family, and hopefully I did not butcher your name. One of my moderators has probably already put it in, but Anne, what you need to do is you need... No, Very Pickled, you can't get $1 of silver for it anymore. And what you have to do is send me an email, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. I see it at the very top of the chat, and someone will put it in again in case you missed it. Send me an email, Ann, and claim your prize, and give me your mailing address so I can send your prize to you. Kagan Jones, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. Dottie Wentz, thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Welcome aboard. Spelled your own name wrong? It happens. It happens. Sadly, money, yeah, it did used to be backed by silver and gold. Just found your stream, been here 20 minutes. Well, make sure you subscribe and make sure you send me that email, because I have some items that are over here on the unclaimed, the island of unclaimed prizes, and it makes me very sad. At the end of the stream, we're going to give away 2 uncirculated, crispy, consecutive serial number $2 bills. If we hit 12,000 subscribers between now and then, which is very possible, we'll add another giveaway. That's how we're going to roll tonight. We might have to run another ad next time I end a strap. We've got to pay for this. We got bills to pay. We got bills to pay. You will find I run very few ads. Hey, a birthday note. Did we find someone's birth date? December 19th of 1972, making you 52 years old in December. We just found a crispy, uncirculated 2017A birth date note. When I find birth date notes in that good a shape, I put them in a protector to keep it in that good a shape. Did we find someone's birth date note? Yeah, welcome to all the newcomers. One of our main missions is to share this hobby with as many people as we can, drive awareness to it, especially children's. Let me tell you something you do not know. I'm going to tell you something we do not know, and then, that's your father's birthday? Well, Kagan Jones, if you send me a copy of his driver's license and email me, I'll send it to you for free for your dad. Even though it's worth 20 bucks, I'll send it to you for free. But I gotta have proof. And it's not that I don't trust you. Here's what you don't know. Here's what you don't know. Got close, Very Pickled Women. It was almost a birthday note. Every Saturday, now we're on a little break right now because I'm helping coach my grandson's baseball teams this fall, which I vowed I'd never do after last year, but I'm doing it anyway. Well, thank you, Kiki. We hunt 5 to 10 boxes of half dollars. It's one of our most favorite things to search. Probably nickels, half dollars, and then dollar bills in that order. And we find silver. Like I hunted the end of a box that my nephew didn't get through this weekend, and I found this 1967 40% silver half dollar while I was searching. And we usually take donators for those on Saturdays. And we have 5 or 6 giveaways. Our Saturday streams at 2 o'clock Central Time are a lot of fun. You got to check them out. They last 4, 5, 6 hours. We do an auction at the end of the stream. But here's what you didn't know. You may not have known any of that. But once a month, we have a stream that we call our Grow the Hobby stream. And we are partnered up with APMEX, which is the largest seller of coins and coin supplies in the world. They are a partner with us on this initiative to get more kids involved in this great hobby. On that Saturday, we give away all our box hunts. We give away all our box hunts to an adult that is watching along with a youth age 18 and under. And we've done that all this year, every month. And we've got a waiting list for it. And we search the box, and any silver we find, like the one I showed, or any proof coins, any miscellaneous coins, any not intended for circulation coins, any magic coins, whatever we find, they get to keep. We also give them a collector's kit named after one of my grandsons. There's 2 different collector's kits we have. We give them a silver certificate. We give them a 90% Walking Liberty half dollar. And just to try to get them interested. And we usually do 6 to 8 kids and adult combinations on that Saturday every month. All you got to do is be a subscriber. Send me an email and say, hey, my name's John, and myself and John Jr. or Jane, age 12, would like to get in on your Grow the Hobby hunt. And I will put you on the wait list. And a lot of our people that have searched have come from this format right here. So that's something you didn't know. All right, Kagan, I'll save it for you. Make sure and remind me which one it is so I know which one to send you. I guess I'll know based on the picture. All right, I have a few cool bills in sleeves. Yeah, these sleeves, people always ask me, where do you get the sleeves that you're putting these in? I buy these on Amazon. It's the vendor's BCW. Deluxe Currency regular bill holders, and I buy them in packs of 50. And that way, if you find a valuable bill, you can keep it in good shape, and the sun won't get to it, the light won't get to it and fade it or anything. And if you find one valuable, you're going to want to put it in one of those. There's a keeper. Oh, you can't see from up there. Sorry about that. That's my bad. Totally. Get you squared away again. We got 4 9s at the end. That's a good way for me not to miss anything, is to keep the camera far enough away that you can't see it. That one's got a folded edge, but I have the technology to fix that. Unfold it, stick it in a book, it'll be fine. That's called a quad. Any quads I find, especially that end or start a serial number, I hang on to, because they're going for a couple bucks on eBay. Lots of 9s. 9259, 3939. Close, but not what we're looking for. Anyone I have missed in the chat, I apologize. Do my best to search and do the chat at the same time. That last 6 is raised out of alignment and an odometer or gas pump note. Again, I've got so many, unless they're an extreme example or something else going on with the serial number, I don't keep those right now. I'm going to fire up an eBay store. I've got an eBay store, but I'm not listing any of my goodies on it right now. But sometime I'm going to, because I'm starting to get thousands of $1 bills that are just sitting here with fancy serial numbers that I need to share with the world. Another birth date note. Boom! 1988 $5 bill. Awesome. Future birth date note. Hello, Bruceline. Yeah, how about that? How about that for timing, Briefleen? Right there is a birthday note. December 19th of 1925. Now, this person's probably not watching tonight because they're 99 years old, but that birthday note is in good shape. Well, 98 years old. Maybe they are watching. 98 years old, that's another birthday note. Yeah, no kidding. I usually do find at least one birthday note out of searching 500, but that's our third one. So much better than a normal. You gotta like that. No gall now. Full of birthdays. That was perfect timing. There you go, Brief. Birthday bookend. It was. Thank God that was a birthday, or I might have missed the bookend. That's true. Bob Barker just almost did it. And Jimmy Carter's creeping up on 100. That's amazing. All right. Less talking, more searching, Paul. Do appreciate everyone being here tonight. Thank you very much. We've been hunting coins on YouTube for over 4 years. We've got over 1,700 videos out there that y'all can watch. I wouldn't try to watch them all in the same night, but you can see us hunting pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, dollar coins, dollar bills for fancy serial numbers, doing box battles with nickels between me and my grandsons. All sorts of fun stuff. It is out there. We release a short video, less than 1 minute long, on coin hunting every single day. One came out 11 minutes ago, 11 p.m. tonight. I think it's a wheat penny tonight. I show my best finds of the week. I hunt nickels, pennies, dimes, and half dollars every single week, so you never know what's going to be on there. 4 2s right in the middle. That is a quad. I usually only keep them if they're start or end a serial number, but I noticed on eBay that the quads in the middle of the bill have also been going up in value, so I'm going to keep that one as well. 6662, 6662, that's a repeater. M. Johnson, that's worth $15 to $20 if it's in good shape. Congratulations. Oh, I bet you did, Anne Frank. That's awesome. Yeah, check your change. I've been getting star notes and change occasionally. I got a Buffalo nickel in change from Sonic. About knocked me out of my seat. One of my favorite coins. You never know. You might be getting ready to spend a bill that's worth 20, 30, 50, or maybe that mega bill. There's a star note. Boom, like that bill right there. If you got a star note, and I got one in a gas station on the way back from Alabama a couple weeks ago. It's worth $3 all day long, and there's nothing fancy about the serial number, but that star means it was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the star note lookup page. I'm going to recenter this. This is known as mycurrencycollection.com. It's just a site I use. It's not mine. We're going to put in the series and year, 2017 A series. We're going to put in the entire serial number, L016. Alan Reed, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Sally Richard, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family as well. We appreciate you. L016 29444. We just found a star note, and usually star notes are printed in a run size of 3.2 million, 90% of them, but sometimes we find one that has a lower print run, like the first one we looked up tonight had a print run of 500,000. So let's see. It's another 3.2 million, so you can see that's over here in the less rare frozen tundra zone. So it's not going to add any value to our find, but still, star notes are going for $2 or $3. Blue the Legend, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We hang on to all our star notes, as you should, because supposedly they're not going to use the star to indicate the special run of notes in the future. M. Johnson, so when they're printing the notes, there's a segment will get damaged or misprinted So they decide to do a special run of bills to make up for those. And whatever they make for that one print run, they're like, okay, we need 500,000 bills printed. We need 3.2 million. Usually it's 3.2 million, because I guess that's the most efficient number for them to print. Then that's how many they will print right then, 3.2 million star notes for that Federal Reserve Bank. And then if they do another print run, then this number on the letters, the bills with letters, when they do another print run for H is St. Louis, Missouri, then the next time they do a run of bills for that Federal Reserve Bank, they'll change that to a B. On star notes, they just continue printing additional runs of the bill. So the runs, how many they printed at that time for that purpose. All right, we're coming down to the end of our third strap. We are doing 5 straps tonight. Each strap has $100 bills in it. May 18th of the year 1731. I'm not familiar with that date being anything marvelous, so we won't keep that one. We're looking for anything that might make the bill more valuable than face value, like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is a broken ladder. 8 different numbers, not in order. If it was in order, it would be a ladder, but 8 different numbers that make up consecutive order on the bill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a broken ladder. That gets a protector, because broken ladder's in good shape, and that one is. They're going for $10 or more on eBay right now. We have had amazing luck. Now, this is better luck than average tonight. I don't want anyone to think that this is what you're going to find. We usually average more than 1 star note, and then we find some other stuff. You know, I just looked over at our next strap. I haven't taken it out of the strap. It's got a star note ender. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. I hadn't noticed it. The 6 is over inked. I didn't call that out, but the 6 is over inked on that one. That usually adds just a little bit of value, but not much. I don't keep them unless they're part of another special serial number. The strap, or the 500 we did the other night, that was part of the 1,000 brick that I bought from the bank of teller straps, was really good, and these 500 have been very good as well. 300 down, 300 down, 200 to go. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can share this or not. I can try. Let me see if I can share this. I'll try to share this. We just hit 12,000 subscribers, y'all. We just hit 12,000 subscribers. Thank you all very much. The grandkids are going to be excited big time, and that means another giveaway. Let me get back over here to the right screen now. There, I got that fixed. So thank you all for subscribing tonight. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. Makes my grandkids tremendously happy. Hey, somebody unsubscribed and resubscribed. That was dirty. Pop back up to 12,000. What are we going to give away? Let's give away another one of these, shall we? We'll give away another silver certificate. We're going to give away another silver certificate. So let's do this. Let's go back here. You're going to type in exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW. Mike K just subscribed. Thank you, Mike K, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. On our way to 13,000 subs now. Hopefully on the journey to 20. This is a silver certificate. I bought this from AppNext. They've graded it as VG or VF condition. You can't really see the blue seal behind there, but it's got blue ink. And it says $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand, silver certificate. Nothing fancy about the reverse, although I do find the shade of green is a little different than the regular bills. But we're going to give that away because you were here when we hit 12,000 and I said we would, so that's what we're going to do. Gabe Acosta, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If you're here, type in J Riggs. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If the CloudBot doesn't capture your subscription, Wise One, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I apologize, it doesn't catch them all. That's something with Streamlabs I have no control over, but we do appreciate each and every subscription. Thank you so very much. As I'm showing you, by giving away this silver certificate, you've got a minute left to get in. A minute left to get in. Now you do have to be 18 or over. John Jones, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Or 13 or over with parental permission. To win this, I do ship anywhere in the world. Begrudgingly sometimes because it's hard to ship some places. Now if it's illegal, I won't. And some places it's illegal to send mail money, which is crazy. But it is what it is. Let's see how much time we got left. We got 55 seconds. I guess we had a little more than a minute ago. 50 seconds. I will show the countdown to you. While I'm doing this, I can't see the chat, so don't ask me any questions right now. 40 seconds left to go. 34 people entered, 150 watching. Who doesn't like my silver certificate? Or maybe they're all under 13. I don't know. Got 20 seconds to get in. Exclamation GAW. Exclamation GAW. We're going to give away this silver certificate. Second one we've given away tonight. And all you had to do was be here. We do have another giveaway at the end of the stream. We've got 2 full straps to search, and I should have been organizing them instead of talking. 3 seconds. Somebody just got in. All right. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Squire Dave. Congratulations, Squire Dave. Charlie Waffles, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Squire Dave, I do believe you've won before, but what you have to do, Squire Dave, is send me an email and claim your prize and give me your mailing address so I know where to ship this so that it doesn't end up on the unclaimed island of the island of unclaimed prizes. Very sad place. Very, very sad place. We don't want anything over there. Yeah, woohoo! We've gone from 2,000 earlier this year all the way to 12,000 now. Our growth using this format has been pretty robust. What I'm doing now is I'm putting all these bills facing the same direction so I can search them easier. It's a better viewing experience for you. And yes, I could do this before the stream, but if I did, also, this is the one that had the very first bill. Is it? There's a star note. It must be on the other side. If I happen to see something going through this, I'll show it to you. If I did this beforehand, I might accidentally see something and then have to pretend like I'm surprised when we find it later, and that seems ridiculous. I want to keep our hunts as authentic as possible. I want them all to see them at the same time. If you're surprised, I'm surprised. And so it just takes a couple of moments here to get these going the same direction. I don't know why they don't come all in the same direction all the time. They do occasionally, but not very often. Not very often. And in all honesty, I'm just glad to have them to search. So this is a minor inconvenience, not a big deal. Not a big deal. But there's only 4 directions they can be going, and these are going in all 4 frequently, it seems like. almost as if you wanted them to go in lots of different directions, they have accomplished it. I actually think it's when they, these are teller notes, I think it was when they send it through their counter and it spits some out and they have to recount them. I actually think that's what happens, but I don't know. Okay. Avi, good night. Thanks for being here. Melody Anthony, good to see you. Marvin Vlog, good to see you. Some people snuck in that I haven't said hi to. I apologize for that. Ricardo, good to see you. All right, here we go. And there's Squire. He's the big winner down there. All right, Eric. Here's what we're doing. We're looking down here where the date is. We're looking for any date before 2000 because that's going to have more value than face value. I don't keep anything unless it's earlier than 99 because 99s are just worth a little bit more than face value if they're in perfect shape. I'm looking where that F is. I'm looking for an X because that would be a deep run and those have more value, or I'm looking for a star that would indicate they were printed as a replacement run of bills, or I'm looking for any fancy combination of serial numbers. Anything that would make this bill worth more than face value. Now, I haven't mentioned it, but I also look at this green seal to make sure it's kind of where it's supposed to be. This serial number is not down here over Washington, D.C., which it is sometimes. This serial number over here to make sure it matches that serial number right there. And when I flip them over, I always look at the back just to make sure there's no bleed through or anything crazy going on the reverse as well. So there are a lot. All right. Here we go. Yeah, we've been searching coins on YouTube for over 4 years now. We've got over 1,700 videos out there that you can see a lot of different coin hunts that we have done, dollar bill searches. We do a daily short video on coin hunting because I search boxes of coins each week. Carlos Villarreal, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Our short videos come out at around 10 or 11 p.m. Central each evening, and we'll show you my best finds of the week. And when it's not baseball season, it's fall baseball season right now, so I'm helping coach my grandson's baseball teams, it looks like. And we don't, by the way, a bookend, I'm not going to miss it. I'm not going to miss it because I'm talking. And it's almost a 3-digit bookend, 667, 666. It's also a binary, trinary note, 6s, 7s, and 1s, 1 digit off from being a binary note. This is a trinary note. Man, not too far off from being all 6s. That's a cool note. Not only the bookend factor, but the trinary factor and having 6 6s on it. That is a good keeper right now. I got to create a new stack for that because that's got some different things going. Bookends are on fire, and I'm finding them. I can't believe I'm finding them, Larry. It's crazy. Yeah, lots of devil's number on that one for sure. Lots of 06s. Hello, God is great. Perfect timing. We usually stream at 2 p.m. Central Time every Saturday doing boxes of $50. But we're taking some time off right now because the boys have baseball games or practices every Saturday, both of them. So I just can't do it. If we get a rain out, we'll pop in on a Saturday and you'll see us. And we'll be back in October on Saturdays again. And we always follow our hunts with, not always, most of the time with an auction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. If that 0 was a 9 or a 1, we'd have had another broken ladder. And we do 6 or 7 giveaways. Our Saturday streams are kind of like a family reunion type video. And we do those in the full screen format so you can see it better. We have multiple people hunting at the same time. For sure, my grandsons, myself, and we'll have guests from other YouTube channels come up and join us occasionally, which is always lots of fun. We are located in the northwest corner of Arkansas, firmly in the Central Time Zone. I'm so proud of myself for finding those bookends. I'm about ready to miss one, I bet. It's just almost time for me to miss a bookend. Stephen E., thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. Let's see if I can see down here. Let's see. Can I see that? We have had over 9,000 viewers tonight of this stream. So we appreciate each and every one of you for spending your hump day evening with us. You've made it to the hard part of the week. I say it's all downhill from here on out, meaning not in a bad way, but like cruise control. You can take your foot off the gas a little bit maybe, and you can kind of just cruise to the bottom of the hill from here. Future birthday note, April 9th, 2607 or September 4th of 2607. I'm not going to live that long, so I won't hang on to that one. Just that you're claiming your prize and your shipping address, Ann. Upside down bills, no additional value. This is our fourth strap, 88-88-0. Kind of a cool note, but doesn't meet the bookends, but close. What will we find next? You never know. It's been a while since I found a binary note with only two numbers making up the serial number. Oh man, that's close. 3791, 3711. That's almost a radar note. Almost reads the same front to back and back to front, but it's not quite there. Very close. Yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, you can feel free to hit that that thumbs up button. That does help us. Let YouTube know we're doing an okay job, and might indicate that more people to come see us. So if you're enjoying the stream, punch that thumbs up button. It does help us out. It doesn't cost you anything. All right. I'm going to pretend like I'm going to miss this one. Who's going to be first in? Who's going to be first in? Bookend, George Bruns, it's yours. Now, I did see it, George, but I feel guilty because I've been finding them tonight. That is a bookend, 57945457. Starts with 57, ends with 57. I missed it, kind of. So we're going to give it to George, because when I miss it, and you're the first one to type in and say, hey, and George did and said bookend, I send it to you. And I just mailed George some today, and he's going to get another one. But George, you still got to claim it. You still got to send me that email like you did last time. Claim your bill and give me your shipping address so that I can get it out to you. And that's how it works if I miss one. And I probably really miss one. Not Springdale. We're in the Bella Vista area. We're about 20 miles from Springdale. We go down to Springdale and watch the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, the Kansas City Royals double A team play. 1s, 7s, and 2s. That's a trinary note, but it is in terrible shape. It's a trinary note because it's only got 3 different numbers making up the serial number, 1s, 7s, and 2s. That can be worth $1.50-ish, but in that condition, it's not worth anything, so I'm going to send it back. It wouldn't be wrong to keep that one. It could have value in the future, but in that condition, it's just not worth me keeping. Oh, almost a binary note. 1991, 1193. Karen Ivy just subscribed. Thank you, Karen, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Had that 3 been a 9 or a 1, that would have been a binary note, would have been worth over $20. As it is, it's a trinary note with only 3 digits, 1s, 9s, and that lonely 3. This one's in better shape, and I really like it because it's got the 1s, 9s all together and the 3 there at the end. I'm going to hang on to that one. That is a keeper for me. Yeah, cool enough to keep, but very in good shape. Very close to an awesome bill. Just not quite. All right. Boy, this has been a good 500 bills. This has been, I got bills all over the place from finds. I don't even, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 18, 19, 20 different finds tonight. We'll count up our star notes at the end. I don't know how many of those have been star notes, but several of them. Bookend 45 to start, 45 to end. I'm doing a better job of finding the bookends tonight. Sorry about that. I usually end up giving most of my bookends away because I don't see them. Where's my bookend stack? There it is. Yeah, I see you typing bookend, but I actually saw that one. We should, that guy. We should do something like that. I tell you what, if you all ever want, if you got a question or you want to send me a picture or something, I don't proclaim to be an expert, but I do have a little knowledge, and I would be happy to give you an opinion. If you ever want to ask a question or you got something cool you just want to share with me, I love seeing cool finds. And if you start hunting and you find something cool for that week, let me know what you found. Let me know what you found, even if it's in pocket change. I was happy. I filled up with gas the other day and I found a quarter laying right by my foot when I stepped out of the truck. It wasn't anything special about the quarter other than it was free. And I'll take a free quarter any day of the week. All right, we're almost down to the last of the first 400. We're going to have 100 more to search after this one. It is a raised 0. Some people would keep that. That 0 is raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. I've got so many of these right now. If they're not extreme examples, I'm not keeping any additional ones because I haven't been selling anything as of yet, although that's a good one. I do plan on firing up the eBay store soon. All right, star note. This means this was printed as a replacement note in a special run to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. 03664644. It is almost a trinary note, 3s, 6s, and 4s, but it's got the 0 thrown in. When we find a star note, we go over to the star note lookup page. Square it up again because I did a giveaway, and we key in the entire serial number. This is a 2017, not an A series, but a 2017. This serial number is an A, and an A comes from Boston. A 03664644 star. Usually these are printed in runs of 3.2 million. If it not, it can be more valuable. Oh, boomski! Only 800,000 in this print run. And if you look down here at the run size, we have moved off the frozen tundra and we're out here in the yellow. We didn't make it into the flames. Now there's a chance this bill could be worth a little more than the $2 or $3 that star notes are going for on eBay because of the lower print run size. So I will put it in a protective case. I will write on the back of it that it is 800K run size. So when I sort them out later, I will know that. But that's the second star note we found tonight. We found one with a 500,000 print run, and now that one with an 800,000 print run. So that is cool. Very cool. I know a 2 for Larry. 2 lower print runs. That is awesome. 30003930. That's a trinary note. 3 zeros and 9s. I kind of like it, but it is in lousy condition. Doesn't really come across on there how lousy condition that's in, but I'm not going to keep it. But that is a trinary note, only 3 numbers making up the serial number, and I do like that serial number, but I do not like the condition that's in. I don't think it's worth any more than face value, so I would not keep it, despite it being a bookend and a trinary. So we will send it back. Another star note. Boom! 2013 L. Another star note. Back to the star note lookup page. Back to the star note lookup page. Can we get lucky again? I doubt it. It's a 2013. And there's some 2013s that they begin with a B that can be really interesting and valuable. This one begins with an L. 15070796 star. Can we get lucky with a low number? Nope. 3.2 million, firmly over in the frozen tundra. But that's okay. This note is still worth a couple bucks on eBay. So we will keep it for sure. It's like the never-ending strap. Over ink 9. Again, that is a printing error, but not one that I keep. Does have a little value over face value, but not much. All right, we finally got through that 4 strap. We have 1 strap to go. At the end of this strap, we're going to be doing another giveaway. We're giving away 2 crispy uncirculated $2 bills, serial number 235 and serial number 234, consecutive serial number $2 bills at the end of this next strap. So make sure you hang in there. All right, last strap. All right, I'm going to go through and arrange this all in going in the same direction. While I'm doing that, I'm going to pay a bill or two. Forgive me for running an ad. If you got to watch an ad, I promise you're not going to miss anything, but it does help me out. I have no idea of the product or what it might be, but oh, I got a preview. You might miss something. I see a star note coming. I see a star note coming. I see another star note coming. Wow. We usually average just over 1 star note per strap. We don't always find a star note in each strap. I mean, it's rare if we find a star note in each strap, actually. But tonight has been exceedingly good. And this was part of a 1,000 bill teller strap pickup from one of my banks, and we have been really lucky with these. We've got all sorts of good stuff. We'll do a recap at the end of some of the stuff we found. All right, they weren't going in a million different directions. I am a star tonight. Miss Bless Celeste, God's vessel. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Eric, you know, one of our main objectives is to introduce more people to this, what I think is a great hobby of coin collecting or dollar bill searches. And this format allows us to do that in this vertical live format that people can find on the YouTube Shorts feed. And I'm glad you're here. And a segment of people fall in love with this. And it is mesmerizing. I will tell you, it's addictive. 0707 of 2606. I'm not going to live that long, so I won't hang on to that one. But there certainly is a treasure hunt aspect to it. I don't think you could get rich doing this, but the only cost is your time, because what's not a good find? Almost 5 sevens in a row. You can spend or take back to the bank and redeposit it. I guess you could get to the point you had so many that you found, and I'm getting there, that you're needing to sell some. But I consider that to be a good problem to have. If I put the date back on there, that'll probably be a good thing. Again, if you're here for the first time, I'm looking here for the date. Anything before the year 2000. Where that B is, I'm looking for an X, because that is a more rare bill, or a star, which means it was printed as a replacement note, or any fancy combination of serial numbers, like or scrolling at the bottom, anything that makes the bill worth more than face value, that's what I'm looking for. This actually, Larry, these come from a different bank. That's the bank that orders me the ones from the Federal Reserve. This is a different bank. I've got 2,000 I picked up from him sitting over there from the Federal Reserve. If you wanted to take it someone to have it professionally checked, Ms. Blessed, you could take it to a local coin shop and have them look at it. I would never sell it to the first person that looked at it. I would take it to a second one, and usually they'll give you an estimate of value and make an offer if they're interested. Or you can check it out yourself. I showed earlier, but the best method for currency, to look up currency, older currency, is this book, Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money, 1928 to date, 6th edition. I paid less than $10 for this on eBay, written by Oaks and Schwartz. I don't make any money if you go buy one, so I'm not shilling it. It's up to you, but you could look up your bills in there to get a basic idea of what the older ones are worth. If it's coins and stuff, I would use pcgs.com on the internet, and they have a price guide. You can look up your bills, or your coins. It is something you could do yourself, but it does take time. It is going to take time to value a collection. If you were close to us, I do buy collections. 43223-022, almost something special, but not quite. We have purchased, I don't know, 6 or 7 collections now from people. It was an 0923 8735 year. February 12th of the year 2939 or December 2nd. Close, but not what we're looking for. We have found several birthday notes today, though. One of the shortcuts I use when looking at the date is I look at the signature, and I know Steve Mnuchin and Janet Yellen are the most 2 recent Secretaries of the Treasury, so I know those aren't older bills that I have to look at the date, because that little date on there is kind of hard for me to see with my 60-year-old eyes. I know, hard to believe I'm that old. I feel you. I feel you. I don't know how it happened. Don't know how it happened, but it has. Yeah, that guy, you can make money doing this. You can take it to coin shows and you can sell it. You can sell it on eBay. You have to remember 1, 2, 3, no 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 2 3s. That's why. If you sell on eBay, remember the shipping and the eBay fees. So selling some of these, and that's why I don't keep some of the ones that might only be worth $1.50, because you're never going to be able to sell it on eBay and make any money. Now, if you take it to a coin show, you're not going to get as much for it, most likely at a coin show, but you're not going to have any fees and you're not going to have any shipping. 44494, almost 5 4s to start. That would have been ultra cool. But you certainly, I mean, again, I don't think you could get rich doing this. I'm not sure you could make a living, though there are people that do this as a living. So I guess it is possible. I'm blessed that I retired younger and I'm able to do this as a hobby. And that's why one of our major goals is to introduce this hobby to as many people as possible. That's why on a stream like this, not a lot of people would do giveaways, but we do. If I can get something cool in your hands, maybe you will be even more interested in the hobby, Could be the first ever consecutive serial number $2 bills or silver certificates that you've had. So we're happy to be able to do that and to do the monthly streams where we give coins away, coin hunts away to kids and give them their first coins. We like to do that. There are a lot more professional and expert people on YouTube than we are. But I don't know if anyone has more fun, especially when the grandkids are here. 8966658. Close but no cigar. Where'd those 2 star notes go that I got the preview of going through here? Where'd they go? I don't know. I missed a bookend? Ah, who said it first? Bookend 1919. 1919, bookend, 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 bookend. Larry Downing. Arvest Bank. Actually, that's where these dollar bills came from. It was Arvest Bank, David. One of the branches of Arvest. Larry Downing, I think, is the first one that said missed a bookend. So, now I gotta go find it. And y'all are going to trust me to go find something I didn't see the first time. Shame on you. When you tell me the numbers, though, there's a decent chance the second time I see it, I will recognize it. I've done so well tonight. I really hadn't missed one. If I don't find this one, I haven't missed it either. Larry's like, you better find it. I know it's there. I think I was first. How far back was it? About that far back? About that far back? Unless one of my moderators says that Larry wasn't the first one. And we have to go based on my screen because everybody's screen is different. So my screen shows that Larry Downing was the first one to see that bill. And Larry, it's not in tremendous shape, but I will send it to you. 1975, 94, 19. It is a bookend bill. Starts with 19, ends with 19. So Larry, what you have to do is send me an email. And I'm sure one of the moderators has already posted my email address because my moderators are awesome. They're up with me at midnight right now, doing this out of the goodness of their heart. I appreciate them. I could not do this without them. They're the ones that show up in blue in the chat. And email me, Larry, claim your prize, and give me your mailing address, and also confirm for me, Larry, that you're over the age of 18 or over the age of 13 with parental permission, staying up way later than your parents want you to. Congrats, Larry. That's how it works here. Self-punishment. And I usually miss a lot of bookends. Been better tonight. I've been better. I'm always first on mine. True that. All right. Let's keep going. 41 to act like I'm 12. Yeah, you're good, Larry. You're probably good. Very first note find. Cool, Larry. 043-04030. That's a trinary. I kind of like it, so I'm going to keep it. It came very close to being 4030-4030, which would be ultra cool, but it is a trinary note. It is worth about $1.50. It just strikes me as a note. I kind of like the way it looks, so I'm going to keep that one. And normally I don't keep trinaries, but I am going to keep that one because I like it. And you know what? Just because I keep something or don't keep something doesn't mean that's what you should do. Keep what strikes your fancy. Even if it's not worth a ton of money, if you like it, you want it in a collection for people to look at, then hang on to it. Or a collection just for you to look at. Usually after I miss one star note, it gets bad, so look out now. Look out now. Well, I know that we saw 2 star notes when I was looking through this. Where'd they go? To my knowledge, I haven't missed a star note. There we go. There's a star note. 2017A B star indicating it is printed as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted bills. Let us go to the star note lookup page. I'll share it with you. You all can see it. This is, what year did I say it was? 2017A. And the serial number starts with a B, which is New York City, Federal Reserve from New York, 035-904-29 star. Usually these are print runs of 3.2 million. Let's see what this one is. Oh, third time tonight. Only 640,000. So if you look at the heat chart down here, we're off of the frozen permafrost over here in less rare. We've moved out here close to the flames. Only 640,000 printed in that run size. So we're going to hang on to that one. Now, star notes are going for $2 or $3 in good shape on eBay, and if it's a lower print run size, a lot of the time you can justify more of a price for those. So that's the third one we found tonight with less than 3.2 million run. Y'all are going to stop believing me that usually they're 3.2 million, and usually they are. But that's awesome that we found three that were a lower run size. That does not happen very often. Yeah, trifecta, no kidding. They make star notes in every denomination, but when you go to sell them, like $1 star note is worth 2 to 3 times face value. If you find a $100 star note in perfect condition, it might be worth $105, $107, maybe $110. So the premium is not there, and when you're probably going to sell it on eBay, if you sell it and you're going to pay fees and you're going to have to insure it and you're going to have to ship it, I have not found it worth my time to keep $100 star notes. The only way I would keep one would be if it had a fancy serial number and was a star note. Then I would hang on to it. But they do make them. Now, if I found an older one, yes, definitely keep it. Muhammad, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Hariz, I think is your last name. If I butchered that, I am sorry. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. We are coming down to the end of our hunt. We do have a giveaway at the end of the hunt. We've got like 20 or 30 bills left to hunt here, it looks like. And if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing like Muhammad did. It helps us out tremendously. It does not cost you a thing. We've got over 1,700 videos out there for you to take a look at. Uh-oh, we did it again. 1, 2, no we didn't. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Darn it, 2 5s. I thought we had another broken ladder. If that one of those 5s had been an 8 or a 0, we would have had 8 different numbers, and we would have had a broken ladder. It was just a near miss. It got me. It got me. I thought we had one. 92942949. That's a trinary note. 9s, 4s, and 2s. Boy, it's not far off of being a radar note. If it had been 92944992, it would have been a radar. William Bartlett, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. So a near miss on a radar note, but it is a trinary note. And again, I don't usually keep trinary notes, but I like that one. That number just gets my attention with the 9s, 2s, and 4s. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep that one. There's a star note. Another star note. Goodness gracious, have we found some star notes tonight. Back to the star note lookup page. Back to the star note lookup page. 2017A again. Again, the star note indicates this was printed as a replacement note. Detroit MC 313, thanks for subscribing and welcome to PasSpareTime. And usually they're in a print run size of 3.2 million. And if you find them with the lower print run size, they can be more valuable. And we found 3 with the lower print run size. So we've keyed in the entire serial number. This bill is crispy. It looks very nice. It's in great shape. Right now it's worth about $3 on eBay. And it is a print run size of 3.2 million out of 10.9 million total printed. And it is over here in the frozen permafrost of less rare. So that one's going to stick at the $3 value. But anytime I can triple my money, I'm a happy camper. No low run that time. No low run. George does look pleased. He does. All right. I know we're inside our last 20 bills. Can we get one more find? That would be nice. Tried to pick up 2 at once there. June 14th of the year 1763. We're getting closer to one that might be historically significant, but I'm not aware of that date being fancy, so we won't keep it. Oh, talk about a bookend note. There's a nice one. 3-number bookend, 11108 111 6 ones, 3-digit bookend. Those are worth more. Those are going for $5, $10 on eBay. With the 3-digit bookend, you gotta like that. You gotta like that. Cool, Eric. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Where am I? I guess I got to put that one in its own stack too. That's a good find to end on if that's the last one we find. Got about 5 or 6 left here. Let's see. Seven 1335. So that has 5 3s in it. I saw some on eBay. People were trying to sell with 5 of a number in it that weren't consecutive. I'm only keeping the consecutives. Some people would keep that one though. It's in really good shape. I'll send it back and somebody else can have it. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 1. Another almost broken ladder. Lots of almost. Last bill. All right. I missed the 165 165. I missed a triple. All right. Let me look. And I know that's not possible because I never ever miss anything, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's not possible that I missed anything. You're probably thinking of that 166 there. That's what you're thinking about, not a 165 165. Wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have happened. I'm teasing, by the way. Wouldn't have happened that I would miss after I just found one and I missed one. How does that happen? Bad Paul. By the way, I'm called Paul because my one of my grandsons could not say Grandpa, so I became Paul, and this is my spare time. We got rumpled a little bit. Now I got to go figure out who was the first one. That's another great find, even though I didn't find it. 165, 165. Dana was first. Let's look on mine and see. Okay, Dana Watson, that's yours. Dana Watson, that's yours. That's yours. Let me put it in a holder, Dana. Congratulations. My mistake is your gain. $5 to $10 value on eBay. James Moss, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I could have just ended the stream real quick there with the end and just pretend like I didn't see your all's notes, but no, I'd never do that. It does have a little fold in it. Hopefully that'll, I know it'll flatten out. You may want to put that in a book, Dana, when you get it. But Dana, I need you to send me an email. Send me an email, Dana Watson, and you've got a bill. Frank, you were very close. You were right after Dana. Looking, where was it? I forgot Frank's last name. Frank Sanchez, very, very close to getting that one. But Dana pulled it off. Warren Ratcliffe, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. So I'm sure the moderators have put my email up, and Dana, you need to send me an email and I will mail that to you. So I only really missed 2. I gave 3 away, but really only missed 2. That's not, we had a bunch of bookends tonight. Good gravy did we have a bunch of bookends tonight. All right. Yeah, if you haven't hit that likes button, that thumbs up yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. Neither one costs you a thing. We're going to start our final giveaway of the night. Our final giveaway of the night. You have to be 18 or over, 13 or over with parental permission. And type in exclamation GAW. Currency systems, I wrote a book. Cool. Feel free to plug it here. You second guessed yourself? Yeah, how did I miss a 3-digit one? That was terrible. That was terrible. Here's what we're giving away. Here is what we are giving away. It looks like just one $2 bill, but it's crispy. It's uncirculated. Its serial number is 235 on the end, and on the back is serial number 234. So we're giving away consecutive serial number uncirculated $2 bills. If you're not familiar with the current reverse of the $2 bill, it's one of my favorite between coins and currencies. I love the reverse of the $2 bill. It's a depiction taken from a painting of someone's, I guess, vision of what the signing of the Declaration of Independence would have looked like, though that most people signed it individually from my study. But I love $2 bills, and I'm giving 2 of them away to somebody. When I started, you had 3 minutes to enter exclamation GAW, and that would enter you. Sned88, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate you. Appreciate all of our subscribers, all of our new subscribers, all of our past subscribers to help us pass 12,000 subscribers tonight. Appreciate that, and we are giving away 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills, crispy, uncirculated, right here at the end of the stream. I may be back tomorrow night with another stream, but the Chiefs play their first football game tomorrow night. And don't hate me for being a Chiefs fan. I've been a Chiefs fan since the 60s, and I suffered through 50-some years of losing. And we finally got good, and I know it won't last, but I got to enjoy it while it's good. But I will be watching the Chiefs. I hope you're a football fan, and I hope you root for your team. Go Lions. I think the Lions are going to be scary good this year. I like the Lions' chances. They beat the Chiefs opening day last year. So I think they are going to be good. How much time is left? We got 30 people signed up. There's 30 seconds left. Exclamation GAW. And if you're not subscribed, this is going to be like your last chance to subscribe tonight. You got 18 seconds left to get in the giveaway. Exclamation GAW. Somebody's winning. Hey, if you don't like $2 bills, you still got $4. You can't go wrong there. Got another one popped in. Exclamation GAW. You got 5 seconds. Hurry. Hurry. Someone's going to win it. Someone's going to win it. 32 people in. Good luck all. The winner is Nick Elder. Congratulations, Nick Elder. I think you might be a first-time winner. Although the memory's not what it used to be. I could have forgotten. But Nick, congratulations. And what you need to do, Nick, is send me an email, and one of the moderators is going to put my email address in right now, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com, and claim your prize, and give me your mailing address so I can send this out to you, Nick. Congratulations. Now, if you don't, yeah, I know, no way, Nick, huh? You come in, you watch somebody, crazy guy searching fancy serial numbers. Next thing you know, you got a couple of uncirculated $2 bills coming your way. But if you don't send me that email, Nick, it goes on the island of unclaimed prizes. It is the saddest place in the coin room. We don't want anything over there. So make sure you send that email out. Let's see how many star notes we found tonight. I feel like it was a crazy number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 star notes. 3 of them with the lower print run that I put in the protective sleeves. 9 star notes out of 5 straps, almost 2 per strap. That's crazy good. A lot of bookends, and I actually saw them tonight. 4, 5, 8, 8, 5, 5, 5, 4, 2, 9. Birthday notes. December 19th of 1972. December 19th. I didn't even notice that. Those are both December 19th. That one's 1925. And found 4. February 16th of 1966. And, oh yeah, our future one, October 15th of 2024. We found a little bit of everything tonight. Some quads. That's another bookend. A broken ladder. Found a broken ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different digits. We found all sorts of stuff. Really cool hunt tonight. I enjoyed it. Thank you all so very much for being here. Currency, did you get your book promoted on here? If you did, I missed it. Feel free to send me an email if you really wrote a book, especially on currency or something. Let me know. I'd love to be aware of it. Thanks for, we had 12,000 views tonight. Thank you for the 12,000 views. We had, on average, almost 200 people in here at a time during the evening. We had somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 new subscribers tonight. We're over 12,000 subscribers for the first time ever. We appreciate that a lot. Yeah, shoot me an email, Currency Systems. Also, I'd like to see that. We appreciate y'all being here. I will either do this again Thursday night or Friday night, and I try to do it a couple times a week. We will be back to streaming every Saturday in October when the baseball season is over for the kiddos for fall season. But I'll see you again this week sometime whenever Paul has more spare time. Have a great night, a good rest of your week. God bless, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Oh, and thank you, moderators in the blue. I couldn't do this without you. Y'all are awesome.